It is a bright and sunny morning here in Carson, California for another game of your Interlodge Masons Basketball League. The matchup for today is defending champions Sunny on the east side going up against perennial contenders Brazen Pillars. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, the one, the only, Ludwig Van, Magic Man. You know who I am. Let's take a look at the team standings before we go into the action. Brazen Pillars with 2 wins and 2 losses, while for Sunny on the east side, they have 3 wins and 1 loss. And let's talk about both teams, starting off with Brazen Pillars. Brazen Pillars, they will be banking on their run and gun offense, Axel Devilla and Winjan Apaw of Clarence F. Smith Daylight Lodge number 866. My favorite lodge, of course. And for the other side, Sunny on the east side, they will be banking on Aaron Musni, also known as the Beard. As we go and let's meet the starting lineup for both teams. Brazen Pillars wearing green and flesh. Starting five, Winjan Apaw, Axel Devilla, Ian Talyara, Ricky Santor, and Daryl Parker. For Sunny on the east side, it's going to be Andrew Nones, Aaron Musni, Jody David, AJ Pader, and of course, the daredevil, Bong Fernandez. Our referees for today is Bob Bradley together with Amar Matthews as we go to the official tip-off. Game underway, Jody David against Daryl Parker. They tap it. As Ian Talyara scoring out of the gates for Brazen Pillars. Well, this is a tough challenge for Brazen Pillars, no? You're going up against the defending champions. As they say, if you swing at the king, you better not miss. Andrew Nones, 4-3, and Andrew Nones firing away from the corner pocket, or it's just a 2-point shot, according to our referees. Our official timer is AJ Pader loses the handle, and it will be a turnover. Our official timer is Jessel Navalta. So if you're wondering if the time is not at par with the recording, apologies to everyone, but we have an official timer here. Devilla with the cut, drop pass, Aaron Musni intercepts. And look at Bong Fernandez. Last week, they didn't play against Maharlika Lodge, but naglaro today. Pero of course, no bias tayo dito, Brazen Pillars. Of course, that's my mother team, no? When Ludwig Van was still playing back in the day, no? Just some explanation here. And Ian Talyara with a turnover, 2-on-1 situation. Aaron Musni uses the glass, and Ricky Santor collars the rebound. Winjan Apaw will try to cross the timeline, and he does. With the cut, Win Apaw unable to catch it. Good recognition by Ian Talyara. Aaron Musni. Reverse. Bong Fernandez, and Bong Fernandez with that smooth, silky move. As Sunny on the east side is up. High octane ball game so far. Run and gun offense for both teams. Well, Brazen Pillars, they can now match up with any team here in this tournament with the addition of Ian Talyara and of course their wing players, Winjan Apaw and Axel Devilla. Jody David uses his muscles but stolen away by Axel Devilla. Fast break transition. Steps on the gas for Ian Talyara, and Ian Talyara scores as Brazen Pillars up by 2, 6-4. Brazen Pillars, can we finally see their potential here in this tournament, especially sizing up against the defending champs? And look at Jody David planting that vicious elbow right into the chest of Daryl Parker. Ian Talyara, Win Apaw, lets it fly, too strong. Put back Daryl Parker, and he will be fouled downstairs, and he will have to earn it on the line. Daryl Parker, one of the top senders here in this tournament. averaging 3.5 blocks per ball game. What a ball game so far. Sunny on the east side not playing with their pure shooter, Derek Valdez. So most likely they will be relying heavily on their dynamic duo, Aaron Musni and Bong Fernandez, as he makes 1 out of 2 for Daryl Parker. 7-6 is our score. Middle, Aaron Musni lets it fly, and Aaron Musni sinks it in, grabbing the lead 9-7 against the Brazen Pillars. Well, they gotta challenge that one. No? We all know Aaron Musni can hit it from all angles. Catch and shoot, Ian Talyara, can he answer back? Bong Fernandez rushes his way. Bong Fernandez sees an opening, drop pass AJ Pader. Aaron Musni again, same spot. This time Talyara challenges, and good challenge from Ian Talyara, but Bong Fernandez coming out of nowhere. Showing us his handles. They go at the post. Jody David blocked by Daryl Parker. Win up. Oh, uses the left hand. That could have been in the highlight reel for Winjan Apaw. Meron pa yatang epekto yung blue label kagabi. And here comes that run and gun offense, and Bong Fernandez, Win Apaw, stretches forward for that layup. We are tied at 9. The champs having a difficult season so far. Well, as they say, no, the three-peat is the most difficult to complete in any season, no? According to my friend Michael Jordan. No? But they got numbers, 4-on-2 situation. Ricky Santor, sweet spot, and Ricky Santor sinks it in as he drills it on the right side. Andrew Nones, season opening, Jody David seals his way and ties the ball game up at 11 as the Diesel runs through Daryl Parker. Well, after that block, now he's still not intimidated by Daryl Parker and still made that basket as he turns around. Reminds me of Shaq, no? Shaq against Dikembe. No look pass, Ian Talyara to Daryl Parker. Put that in the highlight reel as Brazen Pillars giving everything they got against the defending champs. Back-to-back champions, Sunny on the east side. Nones. Musni. Musni will attack. Drop pass again to Jody David. This time Jody David misses. Ricky Santor saves it. Gives it to Eric Yalong, but Eric Yalong is not inside the court, unfortunately. So it will be another chance for Brazen Pillars, or rather Sunny on the east side, as Ariel Freyna, a deadly sharpshooter from long range, will check in the ball game. Fernandez, middle, crossover against Devilla, trying to hound him down. Andrew Nones, speed and quickness. Jody David, top of the key. Jody David, too strong. And Axel Devilla pulls down another board. Devilla squeezing himself inside, but the double team prevails. Aaron Musni stops and pops. And Daryl Parker enough to intimidate Aaron Musni. And is it? Yes, it's a backcourt violation. Brazen Pillars. This is an exciting time for them. They're up against the defending champs. Can they grab the top 4 spots here? But of course, the champions, we all know that how capable they are. And Jody David takes it away like a candy from a baby. Look at that high flying Bong Fernandez. I was ready to hit the replay button, but look at Ian Talyara. Pull up J, and now Brazen Pillars up by 4. Andrew Nones finds himself wide open, unable to buy a basket. Brazen Pillars up by 4. Ian Talyara with a challenge from Jody David. And the Brazen Pillars up 17-11. Well, Sunny on the east side, starting slow, and they're surprised by how quick Brazen Pillars is this tournament. Shifting gears, look at the spin move from Bong Fernandez, and Bong Fernandez still offline. That's 2 blocks already for Daryl Parker, and Daryl Parker in the paint. Axel Devilla speeds his way. Ricky Santor, no shooter's bounce. And Bong Fernandez coming up with the rebound. Fernandez, Aaron Musni, corner pocket 3, and Aaron Musni knocks it down, cutting the lead to 3, 17-14. What a ball game so far. Both teams trading punches here. Well, finally we can see the potential of Brazen Pillars, what we are talking about here. High-low, Daryl Parker, quick release. And Aaron Musni forwards it. And Axel Devilla stopping that play with 8 minutes remaining here in the first half. Team captain Eric Yalong enters the ball game, as well as Sapitanan and Doc Henrik Makalintal. And you have to deposit your jewels so that you may come. Maraming bling-bling si Kuyang Kuyang Bong Fernandez AJ Pader will check in instead as the referees caught the bling-bling. Baseline throw, Dave Sapitanan against Ricky Santor, and no challenge from Ricky Santor as we are tied at 17 all. As they say, hand down, man down, according to Mark Jackson. Ian Talyara power dribble, fades away, and Kuyang Carl Santiago challenging Ian Talyara on that other end. Well, identical plays between Ian Talyara and Kuyang Carl Santiago. Now, both guys are slashers. Both guys can score off transition. Look at that move from Carl Santiago, everything but the shot for Mr. X Factor himself, Carl Santiago. We are tied at 17 apiece after that Dave Sapitanan 3-point basket. Sapitanan again, this time Ricky Santor challenges him, and different result with a challenge D. But AJ Pader with the board. Musni again, Sapitanan, same spot, but this time gives it to Henrik Makalintal. Dave Sapitanan, and Dave Sapitanan coming off the bench, 20-17, as Sunny on the east side takes the lead. Devilla, middle, Talyara. The defense tightening up on him as Carl Santiago, open court, throws a wild shot, and it will be a turnover for Aaron Musni as it hits above the board. Brazen Pillars down now by 3 after that 6-point lead. Ian Talyara, pull-up jumper one more time, gets his own miss. Eric Yalong. Eric Yalong goes down hard on the floor. And foul will be slapped on Sunny on the east side as he goes to the line and will have to earn it. A golden opportunity to cut down the lead for Brazen Pillars. Yalong misses the first free throw. Epekto ng Johnny Walker 18. Asan si Rolly? Brother Rolly. Tumatakbo pa yata sa dugo ni Kuyang Eric yung Johnny Walker Substitution. Wala na. Nag-second shot na And Eric Yalong makes 1 out of 2. A substitution as Rolly Lagsa will reinforce Brazen Pillars in the paint to provide backs out for their squad. Sapitanan. Well, Sapitanan was able to hit back-to-back threes, no? Everybody contributing here for Sunny on the east side as Aaron Musni shuts down the three-point area. Yalong. Dave Sapitanan has been the bright spark so far. Upon his entry, Sunny on the east side grabs the lead. Winjan Apaw. Crossover. Sidestepping. Win Apaw, one-hander. Look at the backs out from Rolly Lagsa and 23-20. And it will go again to Brazen Pillars. Look at the teamwork between Lagsa and Winjan Apaw. Ariel Freyna from way downtown. Short. Carl Santiago. Aaron Musni. Look at that pull sa Houdini, but he misses. AJ Pader, the explosive AJ Pader. I was waiting for the celly of AJ Pader. Oh, ice in his veins for AJ Pader. Let's wait for the referee if they will grant it. And wish is granted for Brazen Pillars. Our official score is 26-20. With 2 minutes remaining in the first half, Sunny on the east side regaining control against the Brazen Pillars after that strong start. We'll be right back after this timeout. On jersey? Bagong gising ka lang ha? Basta. Oh, ulit last name no? Si ano? Kamantige, di ba? Kamantige. Kasing uniform eh. Hindi binigyan ng uniform si Kamantige. Kakagising lang ni Kamantige. Ginising niyo yung pagkakatulog ni Kamantige. Sarap-sarap daw ng tulog ni Kamantige kanina eh. Ginising ako ni Kuya Bong kanina eh. Sabi si Kuya Bong. Kuya Bong Fernandez. Shout out. Ginising niyo daw si ano eh. Ginising niyo daw si Kamantige. Sarap daw ng tulog eh. Back to the ball game. All business right here for Ariel Freyna. It bounces off as Kamantige coming off from the bed. Aaron Musni, middle, navigating his options. Kamantige. Henrik Makalintal, elbow J, too strong as Rolly Lagsa proving his worth on the rebounding department. Axel De Villa stolen away by Aaron Musni. Well, he was careless there. They know that Aaron Musni has that. And look at Dave Sapitanan has been the lucky charm for Sunny on the east side as he is bringing the spell, casting the spell on Brazen Pillars. Like a wizard, ah. Mala wizard pala to si si Sapitanan eh. Mala Harry Potter, 28-20, 155. Grabe naman, Tito Jessel talaga, tonto si Tito Jessel eh. Bira, Tito Jessel. Baka maging comedy tayo, wag. Tayo. All business tayo, all business. And look at Kamantige, left wide open. And battle for the rebound, it will go to Darrell Parker. Rolly Lagsa, miscommunication. Aaron Musni finds Dave Sapitanan again, but the challenge from Parker, enough to bother Dave Sapitanan. Well, good challenge from Parker, no? Ariel Freyna, the screen from Rolly Lagsa. Axel De Villa almost losing it, goes hard to the basket, and Axel De Villa slashing his way inside, 28-22. And quick response from Sunny on the east side. Now they're up by 9, 31-22. And throws an air ball for Ariel Freyna. Ito na naman yung sinasabi ko, ang galing kanina ni Ariel Freyna sa betterment. Pagdating sa Brazen, nagmimintis. And look at that pull sa Houdini for Aaron Musni. Substitution. Oh, wait. Live game pa. Substitution? Substitution ba? Hindi na. Nagbago ang isip ni Ariel Freyna. Gulo mo Gulo mo ako eh. Free throws for Carl Santiago. Time for them to increase the lead. And he does make the first free throw. And that's the end of the first half. Sunny on the east side up by 10, 32-22. Dave Sapitanan bringing the carnage for Sunny on the east side. We'll be right back after this timeout. Or after the halftime break. Sorry about that. Andito ba si Brother Adam? Brother Adam De Los Reyes, are you still here? Adam De Los Reyes? I just want to say thank you. Thank you for bringing the ball. Malabo yung mata ko, I can see. Medyo lang yung hindi ko na masyado makita. Thank you, Brother Adam. And congratulations to your second degree ba? Tama ba? Second degree? Second degree? Third? Second. Third degree, huwag mong kalimutan DJ. FC, huwag kalimutan. Any brothers? Degrees, don't forget Ludwig Van, their DJ MC. Right? Advertise yourself, rep, right? Am I doing the right thing? Advertise yourself, right? Of course, no? Congratulations also to Doc Henrik Makalintan, no? Who will be receiving his Hiram Award, no? Congratulations again. Kaya wala si Harlem, sabihin ko sana si Harlem kaya kailan mag-Hiram si Harlem. We start the second half between the battle of the defending champs, Sunny on the east side going up against Brazen Pillars. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you're from watching this ball game on YouTube, SoCal Ballers 21. Well, welcome to Interlodge Masons Basketball League Season 7. Ludwig Van, Magic Man, official voice of the game, together with Jessel Navalta. Back to the action. Sunny on the east side taking control of the ball game. Andrew Nones, one of the rookies for Sunny on the east side. High-low, almost anticipated. Dave Sapitanan, Jody David, and Jody David with a fadeaway. 34-22. Sunny on the east side trying to dig the grave here against Brazen Pillars after that aggressive start. They need to re-energize themselves and go back to that run and gun offense that they were doing a while ago. Win Apaw, he has the height advantage. Ricky Santor, mid-range jumper for Ricky Santor. 34-24. Aaron Musni, season opening, drop pass, Jody David. Challenging Daryl Parker. Kamantige comes up short. Battle for the loose ball. It will remain with Sunny on the east side. Daryl Parker and Jody David in the interior. Two giants playing against each other here. Well, different size advantage, no? Jody David has that mass while Daryl Parker has the length. But Aaron Musni on the other end doesn't need to enter the paint to score. Ian Talyara on the other end hits all board. 57-24. Kamantige offline for Kamantige. Nagising ang pagkakatulog ni Kamantige. Aaron Musni, they're looking at a 13-point lead. Dave Sapitanan, Mr. Lucky Charm for Sunny on the east side, as that back-to-back 3-point shot that he made a while ago gave them some momentum for Sunny on the east side. Axel De Villa challenging Jody David, and what a pass from Axel De Villa to win John Apaw. That is Clarence F. Smith connection. 866. Dial 866. And Darrell Parker controlling the board. And Dave Sapitanan again providing the damage for Sunny on the east side. Well, they gotta solve the Dave Sapitanan problem here for Brazen Pillars. Now, he's just coming out of nowhere, no? Taking those threes, grabbing those rebounds, and now he's on the free throw line for Dave Sapitanan. A veteran in the game, Dave Sapitanan. He will also play in the 50 and up later, I think, no? I saw his name in the 50 and up. So imagine, 50 years old na pala to si Dave Sapitanan, and still playing with pure athleticism, no? And makes 1 out of 2, and that's a 3-point shot, no? 38-26, 12-point lead by Sunny on the east side, and he makes 2 out of 3, 39-26. Brazen Pillars having a difficult time against the champs. Well, they got them on the ropes a while ago in the first half, but, you know, Sunny on the east side, defending champs, they know how to play against that run and gun offense. They adjusted, and they found Dave Sapitanan, who hit back-to-back 3-point shots. Crossover. Talyara. Win Apaw, way off the mark for Win John Apaw. Aaron Musni, in and out dribbling against Ricky Santor. Andrew Nones speeds it up, but stolen away by Talyara. Ian Talyara challenging Musni. Ricky Santor, no shooters bounce, battle for the loose ball. Kamantige almost loses it. Baseball pass. And it will go back to Brazen Pillars. Substitution. Here comes the young guns of Sunny on the east side. And of course, finals MVP of Division A, Bong Fernandez. Well, it could be an interesting matchup between Bong Fernandez and Win Apaw, no? It bounces off for Ian Talyara. Aaron Musni. Here comes the attack. The attack of the Titan, as they say, no? For Bong Fernandez. Unstoppable move using both speed and strength for Bong Fernandez. And look at that from Eric Yalong adjusting in mid-air. However, transition offense stolen away. Drop pass, Ricky Santor, favorite spot. And Ricky Santor with a high percentage shooting inside the line, 41-28. Brazen Pillars, can they mount a comeback here? Let's see. De Villa with a steal against AJ Pader, goes strong to the hole as he delivers, cutting the lead down 30-41. But Aaron Musni quickly, vengeance on his mind, 44-30 with the top of the key 3-point shot. Darrell Parker, fade away. Ricky Santor, short. AJ Pader, 3-on-1 situation, and Carl Santiago will finish them off. Carl Santiago. And now it is a 16-point lead, 30-46. Brazen Pillars. Are they in trouble? Ian Talyara trying to survey the floor. Ricky Santor with a challenge from Aaron Musni. Rebound taken away by Carl Santiago. And Bong Fernandez will continue to punish them. 48-30 as Bong Fernandez, no mercy, executing everyone. All board. Aaron Musni, one-on-one against Santor with a challenge. Too strong. And look at Axel De Villa taking that rebound. Brazen Pillars. And Ricky Santor manages to make that basket. Almost a turnover, but able to turn it around. 16-point lead, Sunny on the east side. Shaking and baiting. Look at Bong Fernandez. Everything but the shot, but just able, manages to make that move. No? Substitution ba? Substitution, ref. Substitution. Rolly Lagsa in for Axel De Villa. Pagod si Kuyang Axel. Okay nga. Ian Talyara ahead of steam, but look at the defense of Carl Santiago coming from behind, and he will get a piece of the hand against Ian Talyara. But you gotta credit the defense of Carl Santiago, no? He didn't give up on that play. Still tried to chase down Ian Talyara, no? But Ian Talyara will have to go to the line, 32-48. Makes the first basket for Ian Talyara. Well, there's still a lot of basketball to play here. There's still 9 minutes, and it's still a long ways to go. But the way how Sunny on the east side is playing, well, if this was the team that they played against Maharlika Lodge last week, no, it could have been a different story. That was a 3-point shot by Ian Talyara. And now cutting the lead down to 11. Brazen Pillars not giving up here against the defending champs. Aaron Musni, fade away. Bounces off. And look at Daryl Parker. Well, you gotta appreciate the fight here on Brazen Pillars as Lagsa unable to catch it. Look at Carl Santiago, high off the glass. Daryl Parker recovers. Talyara, 6 points for Ian Talyara in the last 2 minutes. 7 points in the last 2 minutes, no? 39-48, single digits ball game. Defending champs, they cannot take Brazen Pillars lightly here. As Aaron Musni, sharp shooter for Aaron Musni with the follow-through. Kitang-kita ko yung follow-through ni Aaron Musni dito from my angle. 51-39. What a shot from Aaron Musni. Shutting down that run. But Talyara will try to answer. Oh, look at the touch pass. Bong Fernandez. Ooh! What a block from Daryl Parker. Erasing that shot. It got stuck. Against the finals MVP, Daryl Parker, no fear against that aggressive move of Bong Fernandez. But Bong Fernandez, will he be awakened? Will he? And it will stay with Brazen Pillars. Well, that could be a double-edged sword, though, for the Brazen Pillars. It could awaken the beast inside of Bong Fernandez, or will he be intimidated by Daryl Parker? So that can be two effects on him. And Ian Talyara continues the onslaught here. 9 points in the second half alone. Well, he has been the leader that Brazen Pillars has been looking for here in this tournament. They got a lot of talent. You got Apau, you got De Villa, you got shooters like Ricky Santor and Daryl Parker. So they just need that leader who will lead them to the championship road. But Aaron Musni delivers the hammer blow. 54-41. Relentless 3-point shooting by Aaron Musni. Just too much to handle. Ian Talyara against the hole. Sunny on the east side. Look at the challenge, follow the call on Carl Santiago. Substitution as after the first shot. Eric Yalong on the line. Well, they were able to put it down by 9 points, no? But suddenly, Aaron Musni became the problem for Brazen Pillars as he hits those 3-point shots. 54-41, Yalong cutting down the lead to 12. 54-42. And look at the position of Jody David. Well, that's fundamental basketball, no? For Jody David, backs out before you jump, no? Most of the Gen Z players would forget backs out, eh. They would just keep on jumping around before box outing. But Jody David showed us the basics. But Win Apaw, on the other end, substitution. Jody David. Substitution ba, ref? Substitution. Ricky Santor in the ball game for Eric Yalong. 12-point lead by Sonny on the east side. Bong Fernandez, middle, will take the three. Too strong. Battle for the loose ball. It will go to Jody David. Darrell Parker with 4 blocks already under his belt, no? Surpassing his average of 3.5 this ball game. Ricky Santor gets his own miss, cuts down the lead to 10. Brazen Pillars are within striking distance here. 56-46. Anything can still happen with 4 minutes remaining. They just gotta put on the pressure on the defending champs. Baseline, Makalintal, Kamantige. Too strong, battle for the loose ball. It will go to Brazen Pillars. A golden opportunity for them to make this a single digits ball game. Substitution, Nones and Musni is back in the ball game. That would give another headache for her Brazen Pillars because Musni is back in action. That deadly 3-point shot of Aaron Musni, but Ricky Santor on the other end, he missed. That's a rare miss for Ricky Santor on his favorite spot. Nones, Aaron Musni, pump fake. Parker on him. He will not allow any easy baskets, but Jody David will miss. Axel Devilla being pressured, able to escape the defense. Finger roll for Ricky Santor, and now it's just an 8-point lead, 56-48. Door still open here for Brazen Pillars. Step back, no space. Nones against Talyara. Carl Santiago, the screen. Santiago with the attack, and Santiago puts the fire down, 58-48. Well, easily watered it down, back to a 10-point lead. Trading punches for both teams. Santor with the cut, Apaw against the taller and bigger Jody David. Pulls back, now Nones is on him. Ricky Santor finds himself open. Ricky Santor comes up short, but Winjan Apaw with the board. Santor again, elbow J, in and out. And again, Win Apaw coming from behind, saving that possession one more time. Fades away for Brazen Pillars. Aaron Musni short with 2 minutes and 28 remaining here. Axel Devilla. Ooh, sidestep. Axel Devilla put that in the highlight reel as we are down to 8, 58-50. Axel Devilla, what a move. Pulls out a Houdini. Last 2 minutes is brought to you by Tito Jessel's official timer. Carl Santiago. Aaron Musni, time is on their side with 6 seconds left on the shot clock. And Brazen Pillars storming down here. Let's see. Can they make one final push? Santor. And Ricky Santor drills it 58 to 52 timeout by Brazen Pillars. 6-point game. That's just 2 possessions. Stay tuned, folks. What a ball game. Defending champs on the ropes against Brazen Pillars. We'll be right back.
Brazen Pillars.
Yeah. Back to the action. Our official score is 58 to 52 with 1 minute and 34 remaining. Brazen Pillars down by 6 against Sunny on the east side. One final push for Brazen Pillars or one final dagger for Sunny on the east side. We'll find out in the conclusion of this ball game. This is Ludwig Van Magic Man right in the heart of this ball game. Official voice, full court pressure. Eric Yalong on Aaron Musni. The screen from Jody David. Aaron Musni unable to buy a basket. Rolly Lagsa protects that ball. And it will go to Brazen Pillars. A chance for them to cut it down to 4 or 3, depending on what they will do here. De Villa. Ariel Freyna. Yalong turns around and Yalong will go to the line and that will stop the clock with 1 minute remaining here. Yalong pressure free throws for Eric Yalong of Granada Hills 378. Ooh, a miss for Eric Yalong. One more, at least cut it down to 5. And Eric Yalong, team captain, comes up short with a free throw. Aaron Musni puts him down. And Carl Santiago, door still open for Brazen Pillars. Axel De Villa, one-hander, and Axel De Villa coming out alive here in the second half. Together with Ian Talyara, 58 to 54, 30 seconds left. Defending champs, are they in trouble? We'll find out. Aaron Musni. Being bothered here. The pressure on Aaron Musni against Axel De Villa. Axel De Villa putting on the clamps. Carl Santiago against Parker. Almost a steal. Aaron Musni. Nope, not there. And Brazen Pillars. Ariel Freyna will go. Ooh, and miss. And that's the end of the ball game. Brazen Pillars, a gallant stand against the defending champs. Sunny on the east side, escaping against that run from Brazen Pillars. Well, regardless of that outcome, no, Brazen Pillars should be proud of themselves, especially playing against the defending champs, no. That was a good gauge of their strength. And Dave Sapitanan, the mystery man, was the reason of their run and the inspiration for Sunny on the east side. That ends our coverage here for the second game. Sunny on the east side 58, Brazen Pillars 54. Aaron Musni, our player of the game.